So I want to point out a couple of the pieces in Toddle that we're really going to be changing the way we do things from how we did them in Manage Back. So from your homepage, when you first log in, one of the things that I really want us to focus on, and again, this is based on our feedback from our evaluation visit, is how we are including our ATL skills and how we're making sure that we're teaching those. So I'm going to show you using one of my lessons here, one of my units. This is the unit that 8th grade history is currently working on. It's our Native Americans and early colonists. And so this is one of the units that was brought over from Manage Back. And I want to specifically look at the ATL section as it migrated over. So how we were using it and what we need to change in the way that we're putting in that piece in our units. Once we change our units, that helps us change our implementation of our units. So if I scroll down here and I get past our key concepts and our related, I can get all the way here to the ATL section. And I can see that I had already clicked for this unit that we're going to be working on the communication skills of reading critically, taking effective notes, and organizing information logically, but also that we were going to work on our collaboration skills, right? Delegating and sharing responsibility, taking responsibility for one's own actions, and encouraging others to contribute. Now, what I will say is under Manage Back, many of us, that's the extent of what we put in our unit for our ATLs, so that if you went to that unit in Manage Back and it was the same there, you had a paragraph down below, and I'm scrolling down, and I actually have something, but this isn't good either. So I have put here in this section called Teaching the ATLs, well, communication. The students need to communicate their learning through the creation of an infographic and a Venn diagram. And social and collaboration, students will work in groups of 3 to 4 students, delegating responsibilities. That's not going to be enough. Obviously, I'm probably doing a lot more than those two things in this unit if I am trying to practice these strands. And so this is based on our feedback from our evaluation visit, but also back when Bob Smith came and gave some instruction on this. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to change this. So on this ATL screen, when I scroll up, I can see what I actually picked. I'm going to start off with this communication skills. I'm just going to cheat and I'm going to copy it. So I'm just going to grab it and I'm going to come down here into this section. I'm not going to erase what I have because maybe I can still use it, but I'm just going to cut and paste communication skills. Okay, so I have said that these are the strands that I'm going to work on, okay? And again, communication skills, I don't need that little piece there, but I've said that we're going to read critically and for comprehension. When am I going to be doing this in this unit? I need to call out the specific times that I am doing this in this unit. So I might say, well, let's see. Students will be reading the article in Sync Blast and responding to comprehension questions and writing a 140 character blast. Okay. Take effective notes in class. Well, I know I'm practicing that one as well because the students are having to create their notes on a grid. So students will record notes on both the Native American tribes or nations and the early colonists. Organizing their information by common elements. Okay. Oh, and I answered that last one there. Look at that. So I can probably take that as well because that's going to organize and depict information logically. Okay. So I can put that there. But also organize and depict information logically. The students are also going to do that when they create their infograph and their Venn diagrams. So students will create an infograph, not infograph slash one pager on their Native American tribe slash nation. They will also create a Venn diagram of their tribe and one of the colonies. Okay, so by doing this, I am really making sure I'm honing in and saying, this is what I'm going to be doing. So there's my communication one. And I could do the same thing then again for my social and collaboration. It makes me hone in. I may have things that are check marked that I'm really not working. So that's the first area that we really want to focus in Toddle of making sure that we get done.